Alright, so what we're doing today is we started doing little modifications to the camper. So if you look right here, we've installed a switch. And what the switch does is I can turn it to generator, and then this is camp power. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run a power cable underneath the camper to the tongue of the camper, where we can actually plug in and power the camper from the tongue. So that way, if we have a generator in the back of the truck, we can swap it to generator. It can be plugged in at the tongue, so if we stop at a truck stop, it will power the AC and keep it cool. Yeah, power the AC and keep it cool. And then when we get to the campsite, we can switch it back to camp power, and then it'll pull from our normal plug here, the 50 amp. So we'll have two of these power hookups, one in the back and one at the tongue. So we're just going to run this up here, and that'll allow us to be able to stop. That's what we're working on today. You got it? You do it? So then what we're going to do is we're going to put the receptacle right here on the tongue, so that way we can just run the power cord to the back of the truck and have power, be able to run the air conditioning and stuff when we're going down the road if we want to. Alright, so it's the next day, and we got the wiring project completed, where we can now run the generator in the back of the truck. I'll show you how it turned out and show you how we use it. So what we did is, like I said, on the front we have our 30 amp receptacle here, and now what we can do is we have this drop cord that can be plugged in the camper, and say we know we're going to stop in 20 or 30 minutes, and we want to be able to have the air conditioner running in the camper. We can have this in the back of the truck and have it running, and then what we do is we come back here, and instead of pulling from the shore power, we can flip it to generator, and it's going to pull from that plug in the front of the camper, and then we can fire it up and it will run, and we can run the AC or anything we want to, and this will make it a lot easier. So that turned out really good. I guess it helps if you turn the switch. So just like that, the camper is running off the generator. So one more quick thing. I told you we were going to remove the rack. I removed the rack right here that was on the back of the camper and installed our bike rack back on the bumper. We have the grill mount that came with the camper, and they got a spare tire holder. Put it right here. They're all really solid. Bumper's not shaking. So that's going to be a lot more useful than this rack that came with the camper. That's going to wrap up today's video. We've been pretty steady. Maggie's been inside the camper doing some things she wants to get done. Wrap up today's video. In the next video, I'm actually going to pull this to the weigh station. We'll talk a little bit about towing with the 1/2 ton, and we'll kind of go over the numbers from fuel mileage and things like that. So appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good one.